What day are we today? We're Monday. So today is Monday and we're in a place called Castrojeriz. And it's been a beautiful little village. We're walking out of it now, late. An interesting little adventure with our bags yesterday, which never left the hostel we were at yesterday, but a taxi got them to where we wanted to be. So we stayed in a place called Casa Nostra, which turned out to be what we call the squeaky albergue, because the bunk beds were all metal and terribly squeaky. And we had a good meal, but a very squeaky night. So although there was very little snoring, not a lot of people slept, because every time you turned, your bed squeaked like mad. This morning we were invited to breakfast in a little hostel just 200 meters down the road, which was a very kind of reflective, quiet, almost, what's the word? Meditative hostel. And we were sat around the table having breakfast with a group of mostly young or middle-aged women, and they were discussing their experiences on the Camino and some of the slightly less enjoyable experiences of potentially feeling like they might have been kind of pursued by guys. And yeah, it was just a totally different kind of very interesting conversation. And yeah, we've got an interesting opportunity today to have a discussion with one of the guys who we think is going to be, he's not far behind us, who's been picked up as a bit of a personality, whether he means to or not. He's kind of worrying some of the girls on the Camino. So yeah, very interesting to see it from the girls' point of view. Anyway, yesterday was a fabulous walk, and today we are going to be apparently climbing quite a distance as we head slowly towards Leon. But this village, definitely a village to come back to. Beautiful village. And in fact, if we'd decided to take a bit more time, there's a castle on top of the hill we could have walked up to see. And some of our fellow travellers are actually stopping here and taking a day. But we're carrying on. We've got 25k to walk. Getting to the point myself where, and I think my companion David is the same, where we are thinking to lighten our loads in our main backpacks, which are clearly too heavy compared to everybody else, and maybe send some kit either forward or backward so that we can carry our full rucksacks but without quite as much weight as we've got. Everybody else is working with between 5 and 7 kilos, and very few people are walking with above that, but we're walking with, I would say, somewhere between 10 and 12, maybe even more kilos. We don't know because we've not weighed them. So yeah, that's the plan over the next few days. See you later.